So check this out. So I'm here in the veterans area at Roselawn Cemetery in Champaign. A lot of cemeteries have these, and as a veteran myself, I always like to see this kind of thing. It looks like it's mainly World War II guys and probably beyond. So there's probably Korean guys here, there's probably Vietnam guys here, and probably eventually there's going to be Desert Storm, Desert Shield, and the war on terrorism overall. Oh, here's a World War I guy. I really don't think there's any Civil War guys here. There's another adjoining cemetery that has those guys mainly. PFC Dwyer from World War II. Somebody still remembers him. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Private U.S. Army. Spec 4 U.S. Army. Somebody still remembers Jeff Rhodes here. It's good. Good, good. Oh, here's a Vietnam guy. He's a Navy. John Kirk. World War II guy. I wonder if he was a Navy. I wonder if he ever joked that he was related to James T. Kirk. So it practically goes all the way over here to the road. Over here. And as you can hear in the background, it sounds like the U of I, University of Illinois, is playing baseball. So here's a guy who's in the Air Force in the Korea. Here's Army, Korea, Vietnam. Here's some guy that just looks like he died here only here a couple years ago. Roosevelt Harper, U.S. Army, Spec 4, Vietnam. Rest in peace there, Spec 4 Harper. Marines, Air Force. Now, Champaign, in Illinois, where this cemetery is at, is not far from the former Chanute Air Force Base. Somebody left a beer can of Heineken for Specialist Mitchell here. He died in 2018. So of course there's going to be a lot of Air Force guys here buried in the cemetery, because I would imagine, especially way back then, guy didn't want to go in the Army, especially like during Vietnam. My Air Force recruiter was like this. They knew they were going to get drafted, and they knew they were probably going to get sent to Vietnam. So a lot of those guys went on and enlisted. Here's a World War I guy. Died in 1995. They knew they were going to get drafted, so a lot of them went on and mainly went into the Air Force. Like I said, my recruiter told me that's what he did. And from what I understand, a lot of guys went into the Navy too. I remember there's this one comedian, his name is Mike Warnke. He was talking about that. Vietnam, U.S. Army, PFC, Fitzgerald, U.S. Army, Vietnam. He went to the Navy because he didn't think he would go into combat, but then I guess in some kind of pseudo drug-induced thought pattern, he thought if he went to medical, well, that would definitely get him out of going into Vietnam. He'd have to stay on the ship and, you know, do the medical thing on the ship. Well, what he didn't know is that the Navy corpsman went with the Marines. So he ended up going to Vietnam anyway as a Navy corpsman, attached to the Marines. U.S. Navy. Albert Connell, World War II. U.S. Navy, World War II, Korea. This guy over here. So I always find this interesting. Of course, on the back of this memorial is a list of the various veterans organizations that contributed to this memorial, which I like to see.